The Rafah crossing with Egypt has become the focus of the world's attention for bringing humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip, during the war between Israel and Hamas that broke out on the 7th of October. Limited aid has passed through the crossing from Egypt into Gaza in recent days, but the border effectively remains sealed, because Egypt fears an influx of Palestinian refugees that could exacerbate its security and fiscal outlook. The Hamas militant group, which has its roots in the Islamist Muslim Brotherhood and has governed Gaza since 2007, is an ideological opponent of the Egyptian government led by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Sisi fears that the Israeli bombardment of Gaza will raise sympathy for Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt. This scenario would raise the risk of civil unrest ahead of the upcoming Egyptian elections in December. But Egypt also stands to benefit from the conflict in Gaza. The government is seeking debt relief and other concessions from Western countries and international institutions in exchange for agreeing to humanitarian aid corridors. With a total external debt of $165.3 billion, Egypt is required to pay $71.6 billion in debt service in the coming 3 years, including $29.2 billion in 2024. This estimation excludes $14 billion due to Gulf allies, an amount expected to be rolled over. Egypt will find it hard to raise fresh funds from the Eurobond market or portfolio investment inflows due to the perceived risk of default. The role of Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates will be key in coming months, both to offer continued bailouts to Egypt and to prop up Sisi's government as it faces heightened unrest over the war in Gaza. The Egyptian government also fears that an influx of Palestinians will fuel the Islamic State insurgency in North and Central Sinai. The deployment of additional troops has so far helped reduce the frequency of attacks and contain the threat from spreading to mainland Egypt. But the Gaza war could unleash new insecurity risks in Sinai.